Hi YouTube men, am I right? Today we'll be judging creepy DMs that girls received from random guys they knew, I don't really know. But hopefully it's gonna be very funny. Also, if anyone points out this pimple, I will come to your house and have a talk with you, because I don't promote violence, of course. Okay, let's just get started. I don't know what app this is on, but anyways. Hello, hi, how are you? I'm good, you? I'm good, thanks for asking. Where are you from? Norway, and looks like you are from India. Yes, I am Indian. So what are you looking for here? Friends to talk. Okay, that's a good, solid start. Friends to talk. How bad can it get, right? Same here. And then he says, you got a partner, I read your profile. And they say, yeah, we're engaged. Many congratulations. Thank you. You are so lucky. And here my girlfriend just left me for some stupid reason only. Okay. Damn. Straight in with the trauma dump. Love that. And they reply saying, my fiance is amazing. And what was that? About the stupid reason. And I'm very excited to hear. It's a bit inappropriate. If you want to know, I can tell. Question mark. Want me to tell you? At least say something. Chill. Girl. I was just checking a game I play, but yeah, sure, you can tell me. Oh, sorry. She left me due to my size. Then she wasn't right for you. Sorry to hear that. She's... I'm sure she did say that, yeah. It's the third time I've heard it from girls. What? And they just reply, right, ... What? Question mark. Question mark, question mark. Either you're not good at making sure a woman is ready or you're lying about your size. It's not the flex you think it is. It's really not. I'm good at making girls satisfied and I don't like to lie about my size. If you don't believe, I can prove it to you. No thanks, lmao. Give it a try and tell me if I'm lying or not. Give it a try? What's... Huh? So that I can also know the truth. Why is he acting like this is some really deep philosophical question? It's really not. I said no, I don't want to see your dick, bud. Are you afraid or shy? Question mark. Neither, I just don't need to see your penis. Just help me out to clear it if it's big or not. I thought he already had 3 people telling him. Why does he need the 4th confirmation, I wonder? Okay, and then she sent a voice message explaining that no means no, apparently. And he says, so tell me, what are your hobbies? Straight back to the normal conversation. I don't know how he could possibly recover from that, but sure. Yeah, and she just says, not looking at penises is my favorite hobby. Drop it now. The hobby? Like, is he so interested in knowing her hobby? Okay. There's no coming back from how you acted. I think we both know that. Yeah. I feel like conversation should just end at this point. Like, please. And he says, okay, I respect your decision, and I'm sorry for everything earlier. Good old sad emoji, yeah. It really makes me believe him as well. She says, I find that hard to believe. What? Question mark, question mark. That you are sorry. How do you want me to make you believe it now? Tell me, what are you sorry about exactly? Forcing you to see something you don't want to see. And she says that he's not a good guy for doing that. Alright. Okay, this next one. Again, I don't know what app this is. I feel like a lot of people use just random apps to get to know people. Just like friendly as well. I have no clue. But anyways, So she, I think, says, ha ha ha, nice, you must be on the other side of the world from me. I just got to work. And he says, yeah, I'm from Germany. Oh no, man, don't... Does this have to be how we're represented? This is how you're gonna represent Germany, man? What the fuck? Anyway, she says, what do you do for work? And he says, I've been on and off lately. Did Ben consent to that? He obviously meant Ben. But now I work as consultant. What about you? And she says, what do you consult in? I work in finance, lending. And he says, electric solutions and repairs. Oh, nice. Finances sound fun. Do you make have usually Do you make have usually discharges on your panties? Huh? I thought it was a consultant, not a doctor. That is so random. I don't even know what to say about that. It's just... And it's such a random question. I feel like I've never heard anyone say that. What do you mean? And straight after the, like, finance question. What happened in his brain from that moment to the next one? Or was it just like, that was the question he's had the entire time and he was just like, can't say it yet. What do you do for work? And then he's like, that's a great starter. Okay, I'll ask it after. Okay, she said what she does. Oh, here we've got a long list of one-sided messages on Instagram. And the person says, are you single? And then one day later, 10 a.m. as well. Are you engaged or finally single? 8 days later, are you single? Do you have e-transfer something? E-transfer, I don't know. I feel like you need a sexual release. Just like spiritually, he just saw the no replies and he was like, ooh, something is wrong. Let me figure this out. She doesn't want me? No, that can't be it. Sexually frustrated. That has to be it. Let's talk business as well. Alright. I wonder if she replies. Oh, nope. Oh my god. Creepy, inappropriate fake story. And then 4 days later, on Christmas. You seem to be single, ... Do you want to make some easy money? Oh. And then January. So he tries a month later. Like a month, he gives her time to reply. She doesn't. So he's like, let me try again a month later. Maybe she just didn't see it, right? Any nudes to sell? And then in February again, are you single? I'm so confused. Because in my mind, I'm like, this has to be like a bot or something. How is someone sitting at home putting that much effort into texting the same person again and again and again and again with the same line, not getting a reply, and like they don't get the thought somehow like, oh, maybe they're not interested, I'll just stop. I'll never understand. Okay, this one again, I don't know. Oh, this is Reddit? Is this over Reddit? People DM over Reddit? Okay. So she says, cool. Okay, wait, how old are you, by the way? And then he says, oh yeah, sorry, I'm 27, and you? I'm 15. Oh, I didn't know that, I'm sorry. Am I too old to chat? If you have to ask, probably yes. Just stop. Like, I'm 20, and I wouldn't sit there messaging a 15-year-old on Reddit, you know? It's a bit... No, it's not just a bit weird, it's just weird. 27, man? Anyways, she replies saying, I don't know, are you gonna make it sexual? And he says, as long as you don't want it, I won't do it either. Get him. Get him. What do you mean as long as you don't want it? The answer is just no. She says, if I did, would you though? Not saying I do. I'm asking. And he says, honestly, why not? Obviously saw it as like, oh, she'd be down for it. And she just says, because I'm a child, you fucking nonce. Damn, okay. Back up. We don't need to get him. She got him by herself. I'm so confused how people's lives get to that point where they're 27 and they're like, oh, this 15-year-old is talking to me on Reddit. Yeah, might as well just make it sexual. Why not, you know? Why not? Why? Yes, you know? Anyways. Oh my god, this is a Reddit chat again. Having a picture of your back as your profile picture is so strange to me. It also just... Not to body shame, but it just looks strange to me. Like, just the cutout of the back. I feel like the longer I stare at it, like, the more strange it looks. Let's actually read the chat, maybe. So he says, hi, I have a question for you. And she says, question mark? And then he says, I wonder how many centimeters... I wonder how many centimeters girls think that a guy has a huge penis. They always tell me that, but I'm curious about the number. They always tell me that? What's that? And why are you asking this random girl? And she just says, I'm not. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, no one is curious about the number. Please fill your brain with other things to think about. There is much more important questions to wonder about on a random Tuesday. Also, this guy's obviously British because the first thing he says is, fit you, XXXXXXXXXXXX. And she says, I know, which is a great reply. And he says, you're not gonna match my kisses now? And where are you from then? XXXXXXX. She says, why should I? In Ireland. Flirty, haha, come on. And nice, you single? XXXXXX. Why does he keep going? Why does he keep going? And why is it so many? It seems like he's just like censoring himself. And she says, well, you can't really expect me to send kisses when I don't want to. And he says, I was only asking, but okay, never mind then. Period. Oh. The kisses are, it's over. No more XXX. She says, okay. And he says, see ya, not my type anyway, I lied. Sure you did, buddy. And then the next message after she apparently doesn't reply is just question mark, question mark, question mark. And then 4 emojis flipping her off. Wow. All right, well that was enough for me today, but maybe I'll revisit this at some point and we'll look at some more weird DMs. But for now, if you haven't already, feel free to subscribe to my channel and also leave a like if you enjoyed this video. You can also follow me on all my other socials. They're all linked down in the description. I don't know if anyone reads descriptions, but it's all there. Until then, I hope you have a lovely rest of your day, rest of your night, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye!